Thanks for joining me today. This is Lynn with KeepInkingUp.com. I'm an independent demonstrator for Stampin' Up! In San Antonio, Texas. And today I wanted to share some news about our Stamparatus. If you're not familiar with our Stamparatus, it is a stamp positioning tool that you can find in our annual catalog on page 207. It's right here. There's a Stamparatus, and you can also, at the moment, order extra magnets. The Stamparatus is $49 in the United States. And it is a stamp positioning tool, which means that you can precisely stamp your images where you would like them. So this means no more crooked sentiments or incomplete images. You can use this particular tool to help alleviate those issues that sometimes happen when stamping. So when you get your Stamparatus, it comes with the base that is magnetized. And on the back, you've got places for storage for 2 bar magnets. And these are the magnets that you saw in the catalog that you can get additional magnets for. These magnets are super, super strong. And if they should come in contact with each other, I don't like to have 2 of them out at the same time, but if you have them close to each other, they may possibly jump and hit each other. And when they do that, because they're super strong, they're also super brittle, they have the potential to break and shatter. So that is why we offer additional magnets in the catalog at the moment. You'll notice that I put duct tape around my bar magnets, and that's for 2 reasons. One is, should they happen to jump to each other and break, I'm hoping that this duct tape will kind of contain the pieces of the magnets if they should break. It also gives me a little bit of a handle to be able to move them around, because I hope you can hear that. They are super strong, and when I didn't have this, I had a hard time picking them up with my fingers because I don't really have fingernails. So I put this duct tape on there, and so they're much easier to maneuver. And like I said, these store on the back side of the Stamparatus, so they're always kept nice and handy, and I usually only use 1 at a time to avoid them possibly breaking, but they are super strong, so I usually find that I only need to have 1. You'll also get with the Stamparatus a black foam mat that is to be used with photopolymer. When you're using photopolymer stamps like this Peaceful Noel, you'll notice that the stamp itself does not have any cushion to it, but if you are using a cling mount stamp or a clear mount stamp, like these red rubber ones, you'll see that there's a foam built into the stamp. So when you're using the red rubber clear mount stamps, you do not need to use this black foam piece that comes with the Stamparatus. You'll also receive with the Stamparatus 2 of these plates. These are clear acrylic plates, which is where you attach your stamps to do the stamping. And it actually comes with 2. I have a background stamp mounted on my second one because I've been using it for some projects. But because of the way that these plates work, you can lift it up and rotate it and move it and do the same on the other one, which means that you have 4 different surfaces that you can place your stamps, which will really help when trying to do multiple images on a project. Now, when you store your Stamparatus, you want to store with only 1 of the plates in the hinge, the step hinge here, and the other one just resting on top. You'll notice that if you try to close it, you'll see that they won't close, and you might possibly break the plates if you try to force it. So when storing it, just please remember to always take 1 of the plates out and store it that way. Now, the good news is, beginning October 1st of this year, you will actually be able to order extra of these plates. I want to show you this flyer. Beginning October 1st, you're going to be able to order some grid paper that will fit precisely inside the Stamparatus. You'll be able to order a pair of 2 new plates. You'll be able to order another foam mat. I'm not sure why you would need an additional mat, but I can see possibly doing that. And you can get an accessory pack which includes all 3 of the products. So I can really see needing to get some extra plates. For one thing, that means you can have even more surfaces. Right now with the Stamparatus, the way it comes, you have 4 surfaces for stamps, but if I can get extra plates, that means I can leave some stamps on, like I've left this one on there for when working with projects, or you can design your projects where you can use numerous other stamps on it. So Anyway, I just wanted to do a quick video to share that new exciting news about the Stamparatus. I was already in love with this tool before, and now with these additional accessories, I'm just even more excited. I really believe it is a must-have tool for any stamper or paper crafter, especially if you have a little bit of trouble with your hands. I have a little bit of trouble sometimes with blocks because of carpal tunnel in my hand, and I know some of my customers have a little bit of arthritis, so this Stamparatus helps make stamping a little bit kinder to your hands if you have some issues with that. So anyway, thanks so much for joining me about this wonderful new news about Stamparatus accessories. Thanks, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.